You have to know the audience.
Well, first of all, last night when you said some proceeds went to the Children's Hospital, I thought you meant the Adult Swim television program.
Oh,
I did.
You're trying to
It
reboot
supports
it?
bald character actors in Hollywood.
Exactly.
Unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges.
Get those cans on that hot, thick, black microphone.
Is yours hot?
It's warm.
Okay. Lukewarm.
Because, now you have different
Luke
mics.
Perry.
Oh.
We can see all this much easier.
Can you name another Luke?
Luke Cage?
There's Luke Cage. You already said Luke Perry? Ah, that's rough. Because that was my go-to Luke.
That's kind of a name just dying.
Yeah.
It's got
Cool
like
Hand Luke?
like a leukemia.
Luke Wilson?
That's what.
Lukewarm?
Oh, boy.
It's that sort of word association that makes this view count worth it. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You follow me at Brian Sturges, at Mr. Brian Sturges, or BrianSturges.com, whatever. Just Google me, find me. I've been off social media now for 90 days. And I love it, and then thought it was really odd last night. We'll talk more about that in the future. Also, my left-hand man, Mr. Cliff Beach. You can find him at cliffbeachmusic.com, at Cliff Beach Music. He's got a book,
What, the
Side Hustle and Flow on Amazon.
Yeah, you know the name.
Yeah,
Bitch.
okay. There's a link. And, of course, we have Cliff. Damn it.
Yeah, on the right hand.
You
You got Cliff on.
Giving you an ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Flip
On
to
the
the
right
right.
hand,
Yeah.
on the right hand man is of course the person who just set up these new cameras that I picked up very early this morning at 7 o'clock, so that the batteries would charge for this recording at 11. And we're only took us about an hour
Yeah.
and a half to set up. And does it look any better? Does it matter? Do you care? Because I spent a lot of money, and music ends now. And if you had chosen to stop it earlier, I would understand.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I forgot.
All right.
That's fine.
Good story. Hey, so last night we had the Poor Life Choices Comedy Film Festival Awards Ceremony and Alumni Mixer.
Yes.
What a blast.
5 years, right?
4 years.
4 years, right?
The fifth year just opened on 420. Please submit. I have to raise the prices. I haven't had time yet. I need to get that done
bump
because
it up.
we need to bump it up. Things need to be bumped. But basically, in order to give back more, I need to take more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that.
in order to give, one must take. I mean, Robin Hood. He's
You could easily take more. I look at you and I think this man can take much more.
Yeah, I know. It's the Madoff sweater. It's just like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to invest in trees? We got. The stock certificates are made from paper, and paper's from trees. The money's in the trees, Tim. It's not in the. You would get that. You're a business guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
definitely.
He has an MBA.
Oh, yeah.
But what do they call it when the black guy gets an MBA? This is what you do. This is when you put a pressure on me, and then you're like, just say something funny. What do you call it?
Yeah, what do you call
This
that?
is what it's like.
Affirmative action?
Oh, I thought you were going to use different things for M. B,
What are your
A.
pronouns, Tim Hall?
I guess
Most black assets?
him, his.
So the festival.
Hymns?
So before we go too far down the track, we finally had the in-person event. So the festival's online, and then I got Italian sandwiches.
mask.
I went
Smelling
to a
good.
place. I got a couple of it. I got Italian turkey, roast beef, caprese.
Oh, yeah. Sandwiches.
And then I
Big as your face.
found the mustard, mayonnaise, and oil and vinegar this morning.
Oh, that would have been
It was
clutch.
in the refrigerator the whole time.
Oh,
Ah.
I'm not a big condiment guy.
Well, they were dry.
People didn't touch
Bone dry.
People didn't touch those sandwiches, but they were gone by the end of the night. You know, people got shy, and then
oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
There was
yeah,
only
yeah.
2 left. At
Well,
the
I
end.
told
Yeah.
people to make sure they got a gift bag and to stuff sandwiches in their pockets.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good place to put
That
sandwiches.
explains why all those stray dogs attacked all those festival goers.
they were walking.
at these
I
holiday-
heard the
car.
screams, but I wasn't going to look back.
No,
No, you don't want to follow
because
screens.
I've got my own
you're supposed to
situation.
help, and now then you're liable.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. A good Samaritan.
Yeah.
You know?
Those coyotes have serious law contacts, and
They run it packs.
Yeah. So the festival, it was a thing. It was.
It was.
Let me tell you what it was.
A thing.
It was exactly what I knew it was going to
A
be.
poor life choice.
Now, what you have to understand is I could have just kept the money. You see, this is the trick
Yes.
to having
Capitalism.
a
Keep
business
the
that is
money.
profitable. When you get money, you gotta keep it.
Yeah, you gotta cling to
But my bright
it.
idea was to have a thing for the last 4 years and have a party for everyone who's ever been official. Come on down. 420 beers, wines, sandwiches,
He did
snacks,
it up.
cookies.
You really spared no expense.
Doobies.
Yeah.
You gave people the doobie snacks.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
doobie doo.
I think people liked their lanyard. It had a very special.
There were a lot of shaggies in
treat,
that group.
and the gift bags were cool. I think people that came had a good time.
Someone asked me if the black ones were better, the gift bags, and I said, of course.
Oh.
They
there
were,
two?
they were
Was it
larger
pink?
and
I will not.
More
I
full.
will not allow your pro-black content on this channel. Hey, did you ever watch the Kevin Samuels stuff I told you?
I did.
Yeah.
And I said, wow, this guy lays in hard on some bitch.
Some of the things he said were funnier than comedians that I've seen in years. Just his timing.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
And I'm just glad that
I'm afraid of him.
somebody's not afraid to say how they feel.
Yeah.
And some people will hate it.
4'3", 900 pounds.
Yeah.
You're 97 years old, and you have no, when they get cut off above the waist, and there's like a little knot.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. What's
mean,
that
just-
called?
Oh, God.
It's not quadriplegia. It's biplegia.
Well, one is like you just can't move your
Smash
body.
that like button below.
When you're missing limbs, that's different. You're talking about missing limbs?
Oh, yeah,
Or half
maybe.
a body?
So you
I knew a guy, he had
man.
no legs. He had one arm that had one hand with one finger. And he was writing articles. And I said, impressive.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that
agree.
was a safe. You're like, let me back it off a little bit. So it was just like a.
I'll send you a picture. I'll find it and send you a
no.
picture. But no, I was just like, when I see people like that, I'm
You
like,
took a picture?
no, his picture is next to his
Oh,
article.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like,
Westinghouse.
Will you look at that? No, I just respect that anyone who can make that work. Like he had a girlfriend, the whole thing. If you can make it work.
Even he has a girlfriend.
I
Cliff.
know.
Even he can keep a woman.
This happened to me literally in life where I was at a party and like a guy in a wheelchair had a hot wife and then a guy who had a hand that only had like little nubs for fingers. Not even like a full finger. It was just like these little dots basically. And just this part of the hand. He had a wife. And I said if these guys couldn't have
they
one.
have better
They're
personalities, probably.
normal people. They just.
No. But I was thinking they can do it. I can do it, and that's what this guy makes me think. It's like if he can get up
you
every
think you're
day,
just as good as the guy with
just as good,
shoulders for knees?
just as good. I mean, I would hope I could overcome something like that. I think when you're born with it, it's a little bit different than happening to you later.
Yeah,
And I think
there would
both.
be a period of denial.
But I've seen stories of people who like worked at a computer just who could blink their eyes and wrote. So I was like, I don't know. Everybody has $1 million body. Respect that. No matter how you feel about your body, like you got all your limbs, you got
I really
something,
should
you know?
work.
Don't do
more
this
on
thing
mine.
where you want to appreciate life on this show. Again, this is not the channel. You have to know the audience.
Well, first of all,
It's no
last night when you said some proceeds went to the Children's Hospital, I thought you meant the Adult Swim television program.
I did.
You're trying to
It
reboot
supports
it?
bald character actors in Hollywood.
Exactly.
I saw him. What's his name? And he was talking to the guy. The guy. Not Nick Swartzen. The guy who's got the face. The Kroll.
Yeah,
Saw
Kroll.
him
Nick
and
Kroll.
Kroll.
Yeah.
He's Main
he's
Street,
good.
Culver City, bullshitting one day.
Who is the guy who did Adult Children's Hospital? The actor.
There's just no way. I don't think there's a way to find out, right?
Clickety clack.
I'll look it up.
But yeah,
Is it Bert Kreischer? No.
No, I don't know. But it's the bald guy that
This
was
is kind of
on
running to me
the
again.
thing.
This one, listen to me. Listen, let me look. You have to understand. If you have written to us, the festival, more than 3 times about anything, we hate you. We hate you so much. And,
That's a poor life choice
I
we
don't
won't
mean to,
accept.
and, you know, it's customer service, but like some of you have been every day. Every day, there's another email or question or where's the link or why doesn't this work or how can I help you or thanks for letting me be in your festival.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's another message since I sat down.
Attitude.
Why don't you just... They see, why didn't I just take the money? Leave us alone. So,
ATM.
so we had a party.
Always take the money.
So my buddy Ray, so I was supposed to borrow the step and repeat frame from a buddy who was supposed to go. And I was like, oh, well, I have his. So I ordered one and it turned out to be late and it arrived at 5:48 last night.
Yeah.
So we're like, yes, we did it. We saw the truck. We waited. We drove to Hollywood, and then Tim set it up, and it's missing the 2 screws that basically connect
it
the
all together.
whole thing. I've already started my return.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So
Prompt.
we couldn't even that waiting around for the frame was pointless
Yeah.
because it didn't have the parts. And I said to you, I bet it'll have missing screws because that's my life.
Yeah,
Even if it were to arrive early, I to now be punished.
Even if he's trying to make a non-poor life choice, it will happen to him anyway. The universe spites me.
Everything in that delivery actually was unnecessary. Didn't
Yeah.
work.
But let's talk about last night.
Except for the certificate envelopes.
Definitely.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah.
There was a lot of production and stuff, so kudos to you for putting that on. I mean, there was some great stuff happening in there.
I don't know about that. So, but we had to put this step and repeat with clamps on the curtain really high, so there's like a big gap on the bottom.
Yeah.
So
Well, people's
I
legs.
don't know why we
covered
didn't
that.
just lower the bar, like literally lower the bar. Because
That's
don't
the
think
story
it's
of your
possible.
life.
Just
It doesn't
gotta
get
keep
any lower
lowering
than
the bar.
this.
But that motley crew that was there.
They
Let's
were-
talk about the leper colony that was last
No.
night. No, it was fun.
just comedians are interesting because comedians they're all character actors. They're all the one guy who was in the movie The Ledge. I don't remember his actor, but I've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so
been
he's like one of these perfect Hollywood guys that's
Yeah.
the career, work a bunch of great projects and nobody's following you around with a camera in case you're doing a bunch of...
I'm just
Blow
glad
with
that
your
people are revitalizing the
beast.
homeless to be in
Oh, no.
movies.
Is it? But if it's step... Hey, what do you think about... We'll get back to... You have to bring me
No
back to the
repeats.
festival.
Step.
Okay,
No repeats.
I'll wrap it up. All right, so blah, blah, blah. That thing that didn't work. And then I have to go get a table out of Tim Hall's car.
Ah yes.
So I say, Tim Hall, can I borrow your car keys? He says, here you go. Whatever you do, don't lose them. I said, no problem. I go, I get the table, I lock it, I go back. And then about 10 minutes later, Tim Hall's like, hey, can I have my keys? And I said, didn't I already give them to you? And he said, no, I did not. And then there was a panic that went on for about
It was like 40 minutes, right?
40 minutes to
pretty
find
much-
keys because the camera that we were going to use to record video and take pictures was locked in the car, but now the keys are there. So now we got to make an announcement to say, hey, much like when I was in Las Vegas,
Oh, yeah.
some keys are lost. If you find it, that would be great. And we did not find them until the end of the night packing up on the crafty table.
Underneath
I think I set up the table, I put the keys down, and then,
covered it with
yeah, I got
Tablecloth.
tablecloth
Right.
and whatever.
covered it
He
with
didn't
chips.
lose them. He just didn't
Place-
remember
well,
where
I
they
knew
were.
they were in the building.
Yeah, he said
but
they
we
were in
couldn't
the
use
building.
the camera. So now the stepper repeats 12 feet in the air, and we got to be like, hey, why don't you take your Nokia there and take a couple pictures. Also, you mind if we take your pictures
yeah. Can you
and
just
use
send it to us?
them as some sort of promotion? So that
I thought it was a
another
beautiful
hiccup.
step and repeat.
That was a good
Thank
looking
you.
step
It
and
was
repeat.
quite
Even the
nice.
lady
You know
said,
those
let me see
guys-
that logo.
You
And
like
then I showed it to her. She said, okay.
Yeah. The stickerbanners.com. And there's a bunch of locations. I'd like to give a shout out to Nathan
Oh,
down at the
Nathan?
Gardena location for such wonderful fast service and shipping. How about that? Good quality.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, it was like $100. Like, great deal.
They did it really nice.
Maybe 120.
Oh no.
No, it was not zero. The zero makes me burpy.
That was one of them
No,
yawn
no, no,
burps.
no. I've never heard anyone associate yawning with drinking.
So how do you feel now? You've done 4 years of this festival that could, if you will, and you've seen some funny stuff, and you've seen some not some funny stuff.
Yeah,
but
that's correct.
you created the festival because you were trying to find a place for your film. Is that correct?
Well, you're adding a little scumbagginess to it, right? Just like there's like
Because you called out that
a
yawn.
thin.
If you can't beat them, make them.
Well, realistically, when I made my piece of shit film, Wall of Flesh, which is my student film that I put out, that is, I mean, it's not to be
Available on YouTube.
I mean, you were a few years shy of college, but go ahead.
Well, his
I mean, yes,
College
I
isn't
had
about
degenerative bone disease and a bald patch and back hair, but what was the point? So the thing with festivals is there's no home for stupid shit that people make for themselves.
I got you.
Right? Everybody, obviously, if it was good and wants to go, no one's going to. Not a single one. Well, maybe one or two could actually be in a Cannes festival. The rest were like my projects, which were
Cannes
passion
festival.
projects that aren't profitable.
Oh.
There's no money to be made, so there's no distribution unless they do that on their own. But
But there is a market for that, or at least there used to be for those B.
you want to watch these movies again?
Blue.
Want to start over?
Well, like I used to love Toxic Avenger.
Fine, pride.
Toxic Avenger and that company that did all those B
Oh,
movies.
Trauma films.
It was like that to me. But horror, comedy.
Not
Yeah,
so
but
mixed
so
eye.
it's called Poor Life Choices. They have the self-awareness. It's obviously
Yes.
for fun,
Right.
and it's a subset of a subset. It's not the Oscars comedy thing. It's
Yeah.
so not a lot of people submit, and the money from the ticket sales goes to the Children's Hospital. Nick, what is his name? No, we didn't. finish
Fuentes?
him. No, the guy.
Children's Hospital actor.
Oh, Rob
Writer.
Corddry?
Rob
There you go.
Corddry.
You had it loaded there. See?
Yeah. And isn't he now on What We Do in the Shadows? Same guy, right?
I have not
Is he
seen
in What We Do in the Shadows?
Is he that guy? Or no? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You got a picture, Tim?
Oh, what, Rob
Don't worry
Corddry?
about it. No one cares.
Yeah,
Okay.
no one cares.
Actually, I would like a picture too.
Damn it!
Well, wait.
Oh, okay. What
No,
are we
just
looking
put
for?
It in. Put it in post.
What are we looking for? A
but we
picture of
waited.
Rob Corddry?
That
Just throw
that
Brian
gap-
up. Any bald guy will do. He always makes room for baldy.
Listen, you know what? You got the black thing, and
Yeah.
I got the bald white guy thing, and our struggle
Yeah.
of follicle. You know how
Just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't make you Professor X.
I once played Professor X in a viral video for some kids on the YouTube.
Oh. That's pretty
Go ahead
cool.
and look it up.
I like the hot big
I
titty
said just put it
mutant,
there.
big titty mutant girl.
I played
Professor
it.
XXX.
What was it? It was called like they were in X-Men school or something. It was
Oh, School for Gifted Children? Oh, you want me to look it up?
on IMDb.
That's where-
Are you guys following me on
That's
the
where Brian
IMDb?
made his student film at the School for Gifted.
No, I know my president's not a student. It's a first project.
No,
It-
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's
got
dumb. But the point was to put out something fun and then have a festival in which good can happen and then people, like-minded people. And of course, I would love to meet somebody. Hey, if Judd Apatow's like, I'm looking for some guy who can stutter through one line, maybe.
No, but I think that's good. I think it's good to have a place that you know
Nelson. It was
the other
Judd
festivals
Nelson.
don't do. Ah, yes.
Oh, Judd Nelson from
The Nelson brothers.
From the
Breakfast Clubs.
Breakfast Club. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Piedmont. A lot of Piedmont
Judd
stuff.
Hirsch. Judd Hirsch.
Did you
Judd
play
Apatow.
Donald Trump Humpty Hump?
I produced a video with Ted Reese.
Oh, okay.
Ted Reese played.
The Humpty dance is the dance, do the hump.
As an actor, I'll go for actor.
But I think it's great to have a place for shit, a home for shit.
Yeah, and so I took all the cash and we put it back into the party. You know,
That's
I
fun.
got the theater, got the beer, got everything.
People had
and
a good
just-
time.
and it was small, which is what I thought, because you have to think about who's actually in LA, right? So, 15 to 20% of people that submitted to the film fest are on location.
Oh yeah,
But
I mean,
it
good
was
chunk were
fun. But now
international.
that we did this one, I know how I would streamline it.
Superhero Last Day of School.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it's called.
quality project.
You were Professor X.
It was nice though
2018.
after the pandemic to do something live because we had done digital versions in the past and people getting out and meeting people is nice.
It was very stressful. But
No,
and
but-
I agree.
it was like
I was stressed just thinking about his stress.
it's like I'm just costing myself
Vicarious
time,
stress.
money, stress. And
I mean, there was
for
a lot of
for a
equipment.
bunch of people that.
Sure.
Oh, I got some notes from some of these motherfuckers.
Well, you gave them notepads. What'd you expect?
Oh my god. Well, I think I offended someone because they thought our award meant the biggest piece of shit.
Oh, really?
So
Oh.
I think someone might have been defensive
Oh.
because they didn't understand that that was our highest honor.
Yeah.
So I think that person
It
was
still.
Yeah, it's
we
supposed
could
to be-
have. We could probably have picked the biggest.
It's supposed to be
piece of shit.
satirical.
It
No,
wasn't
no,
in
no. The all the awards were deserving.
I know which
Yeah.
one was my favorite. I'll never tell, but I had my favorite.
I'll never tell.
And did my favorite win? Maybe or maybe not.
We'll never know.
You'll
Yeah.
never know. I mean, why did no one bribe me?
I know you could have
dumbasses.
used some of that bribe money.
Dude, if you had just brought like the Sprite, I would have given you any award.
Yeah.
Like a 24 pack of Sprite.
Yeah, best caterer at an award
Yeah.
show.
Comedy is tough. Like doing live comedy, but just making comedy movies, not easy. Like you think,
make it funny,
this
yeah.
idea will be funny, but then it may not translate.
It was stressful because we're waiting because the truck was supposed to be here, and all of a sudden they were like, "We'll be here with the step and repeat from 5 to 8."
Oh yeah.
So we're just waiting to get out of here.
Well, thank God it was closer to 5.
We could stream. It was great. I mean, and then all the extra stuff will be.
Oh, yeah.
All the cokes over the next 6 months. And
Oh
sodas
yeah.
and
You'll drink 'em
whatnot.
up.
Well, that cleans the tire real good and marinates the chicken.
But I hope people had a good time, and it is what it is. It really is an opportunity to meet other filmmakers and
Yes.
have fun. And if you didn't do that, well, there,
yes, of course.
which is difficult because I hate going up to somebody at a film festival and be like, "Hey, I know you had never heard of me, and you probably don't want to talk to me, but you want to do something."
You want to talk for a bit? Yeah.
And the thing that I love about Mr. Sturges is that he's not about the money.
Yeah. I can't tell if you're being
I
serious or
can't
not.
tell either.
No, because I've been in film festivals where then you paid to be in the festival and you paid to go to some dinner where it was.
Yeah,
it's okay.
everyone who was an official. This is why reset.
Well, what do you do?
Everyone that was an if I just enunciate, everyone that was an official selection got one ticket to the awards, and then it was only $15 to make somebody, and there was free wine, beer, food. So
Yeah, free.
I mean, you could get drunk, release me liability, kill a whole family.
Oh, if I only had mayonnaise.
I'd
you
sleep
could have
just
done
fine.
that.
That
But not, of
dry
course, if it
sandwich
was not.
almost
But like
killed
not a
me.
real.
And I was happy to see there was zero.
Oh my God, so many
salmon
snacks.
jerky.
Like there was such a wonderful snack selection.
Thank you.
The crafts alone.
Yeah, Kraft's
Those
good.
Supported
Italian
the arts.
sandwiches.
Oh boy.
Hey, well, first of all, you got chocolate chip cookies.
You
got
did.
strawberry cookies.
They were
you had
soft.
variety.
Strawberry cookies
I mean-
were my favorite.
A baby could have eaten it. It was so soft.
I will only be feeding my baby leftover
Yeah, chips
film
only.
festival.
Yeah.
And in fact, the garbage truck gentleman who I always complain to, I was cleaning this morning. I saw him and I put it back together. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I got Cokes and Sprites.
Right.
And put him a thing. and
Nice.
He was happy
Oh,
because
they,
he was like,
they love a trash bag of Coke.
it wasn't.
that true?
It wasn't a used Ralph's bag.
Ah,
I mean, I couldn't. You would just hand him nuts. And
yeah.
shit.
We-
Lose. I was just
that's
like,
how you
"Here,
treat
take
the
it."
squirrels when they
nuts.
come by.
Yeah.
You're
First
like,
of all,
here's
those
the
are my
frosted mini
friends.
wheat. You
That's
bitch.
my spirit animal, by the way.
Oh,
A
squirrel.
squirrel?
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
I
you're
can
always
see
trying
that.
to get a nut. You always got a big old cheek chock full of nuts. But I will give you some other kudos. Brian, in one of the specialty awards, awarded a alternative award, which I think is very empowering to the community to show that type of diversity in comedic films.
I mean, gays love that shit. You know?
They do. Boy.
I fucking love that.
I mean,
shit.
the gays are funny, am I right?
They eat it up, man. They just swallow it whole. They just swallow it with no gag.
Yeah. What's that punching bag?
goes
They don't feel
back
that at
and
all.
in.
Oh, epiglottis?
The
is that what it
the
is?
what? Epiglottis?
But it's
that
fun
what
to
it
think
is?
about camp, you know.
Yeah, well, they do get campy.
Oh, camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's nice.
Pastor.
I
Ron.
think it's nice to be able to have
He wore a camo.
The
So
representation.
He'd molest you, then like run into the woods and be like, ah,
You'll never see me. yeah.
he's one of those deer trees. That
Oh, the
connect.
deer blinds. Yeah.
No, but it's good. I think we had representation of almost every race, gender, walk of life.
Even women.
Yeah, women who are now funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're unmarried and they got nothing to do, so they can go out and do open mic nights instead of having any sort of meaningful life goals.
Yeah. Most of the female comedians I've seen on stage talk about sucking a lot of dick. I mean, except
Yes.
the lesbians.
Like a Nikki Glazer.
Listen, the
Glazing that is
average
great.
female
The dick.
comedian is far better than I will ever be.
Ali Wong, hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pregnant a lot, though. She
Yeah.
needs to take
She has a new show.
already
I haven't
divorced.
seen it.
Oh, really?
the whole thing. She left that guy.
Of course.
And she's with...
You became too famous for them.
Yeah.
You gotta move on.
He's with... No, this is gossipy, but she's with some other guy. now.
Yeah.
She's like with Jimmy Fallon or something.
Oh, okay.
All
That
right.
may not be true, but something like that.
But that new show I heard is good. What's it called? Bush? No.
Meat?
Bull?
It's Courtney Cox.
No, God
Wait,
damn it.
Courtney Cox, Bush? Hey.
Hey.
Ali Wong, the new show on Netflix. What's it called?
Meat? Beef?
Beef.
That's what it was.
Beef. I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it. But
What's for dinner?
I'm just glad to see, again, more representation. Like, I never saw Crazy Rich Asians, so it's on my list. I need to watch that.
Yeah. They're
But
waiting.
I loved Everything Everywhere All at Once.
The
Story of my life. Sex tape.
So that was, anyways, the festival was great. Thank you for coming out. And I'm going to tell you, I just put this on film. I'm going to wait to donate the money later.
Oh, yeah.
Because what happens
Much later.
In the year, they have matching donations.
Nice.
And the farther you
Oh.
go in, the more the dollar's worth. So if I give the money that was made today, but if I wait till like December, they get 5 times the amount.
Oh,
Because-
wow.
Because all these companies want to get their tax thing, so they're
Yeah.
going to donate.
No, that makes sense. That's
Second yawn.
well, I
got a
happened to
yawn
be up
detector.
late last night.
Yeah.
How long have we been going?
At
look
least
at the-
2 hours, right?
Look at the thing.
Tick my talks.
But anyway, listen. Thank you.
961 bars.
So much.
Hold on. What is that?
And that's at 120.
Are we in swing time?
yeah, there's a bit of a swing on it.
I've got rhythm.
We're in C major 7.
Beep-boop-beep.
Oh, that's what I thought. No, that's what I was afraid of.
No, I think
We should take it?
TikToks.
All right.
You know, the cousin was a minor.
Oh, boy.
Tiny Tim's TikToks.
What the what?
This is a Japanese game show where a girl jerks you off while you sing on television.
She makes pretty good eye contact. My God.
I think that I would really, as the comedic actor, do well in Japan. And not because I've worked with Academy Award winners doing 2-person scenes. That's right.
That's right.
What have you
That's
done?
so interesting to me because in
20
Japan,
views.
like Japanese porn, they digitize out penises, but then they'll have like a game show.
Well, they're embarrassed of how tiny it is.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm saying, but then they'll have like these game shows that like would never fly over here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. Are you unfamiliar with the rumors of penis sizes?
I try
Yeah,
to steer
yeah.
clear of rumors.
But we all know who is.
What you need is
said
the
to-
penis a day calendar.
So
That'll
what
get
guys
you
in
up
the
to
middle?
speed.
That's why people love them. They're right in the
Oh,
middle.
we're average.
They're like golden bears or whatever, you know, sleeping beauties. Yeah.
Well,
This cock is just right.
Yeah.
Some show, some grow.
My name is Flash.
How fast does that make you?
It means it makes really fast.
Okay.
Let me see how fast.
Oh, poor
parents'
buddy.
dreams.
Poor
I think
buddy.
it's time for you to have that kid, Cliff Beach music.
The way I do it, you can't make a baby.
But, oh God. It's so wrong. So wrong. So wrong.
I want to know, are you the man or are you a fucking piece of shit No good motherfucker.
Jeez.
That's the Sheik.
Customer
Remember
services sucks.
from W. That's Steve from Toledo.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to GoDaddy.
I'll take the second one. I'm the motherfucker.
Oh, we saw Cliff. This is Cliff's performance last night outside the venue.
Oh, I can't
If he
wait.
looks a little different, it's because of the lighting. It's
That's
Oh, it was
true.
daylight.
Yeah.
It's darker. Turn the thing. Yeah.
Look here. I gave an alligator a smile, and she turned
Yeah.
into a crocodile. I gave turtle girdle,
Uh-huh.
and she jumped from hurdles. I gave an elephant a bath, and she turned into a giraffe. I gave a pig a wig and put on fig.
Sheesh. I don't know why that became that Dolomite shit, but people were into that. Like they thought that was
that's
John
been,
shit.
so you think that's been his thing continuously since the 70s?
Yes. Yeah,
Wait,
that's
is
not
that-
something you
is
just
that
adapt.
Dolomite?
That's something you've had.
The Dolomite?
It's Dolomite-esque. It's
That's
that.
not
Oh,
It's
okay.
that
It's not
rap
that.
style.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Are you saying that you can't tell the difference between Rudy Ray Moore and just a random
Well, the
black guy?
hat threw me off.
Well,
Ah.
So this man broke his arm and he never got it fixed. This is
Oh.
a malunion. It's actually
suck on
not
his thumb.
painful. Wow.
Hey, it's not painful, guys.
you don't have to live with it.
I wonder. So
I would beat you with my dead arm for saying stupid shit.
it just heals, and then you just have, like, what?
But I
What do
feel,
the
Comment
bones
below.
do?
but
Yeah,
I
what do the
feel
bones
like
do?
I feel like without a doctor, even like any type of first aid, someone snapping into place or wrapping it in something would have helped better than this.
We'll see if you can follow up.
I'm saying like tearing my shirt and wrapping it would have done something than that Jello arm.
Oh yeah. It would have helped to set it. Probably.
Crazy.
See anything?
And
You
who was
like?
this person walking next to him doing nothing?
Well, what was he gonna do?
The same
Hold his
commentary person?
arm
That's his
together?
that's his right-hand man.
Yeah. It's like, let's take your ass to a hospital, see what we can do. Re-break it. Let's get some shit working right.
It's pretty broken.
Yeah.
Don't come film me and then leave me to a disaster when you're
Maybe
done.
some splints.
Anything.
You remember when you were baptized, Cliff?
Yeah, I do.
Well, check out this guy.
Daniel, welcome. Hey, can you share with us today why you would like to be baptized?
Because I used to be a piece of shit.
And I love it. And the grave clothes are coming off today.
There it is. I wasn't sure. If I get you.
I love his honesty.
Yeah.
I used to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go rob a bank in a Nixon mask. Whatnot. Cancer.
It's not easy for
Terrible
men to
thing.
admit they were different, so I give kudos to that guy.
I feel like Brian is always talking about how he's an asshole.
Oh, that's the brand.
Oh, that's the brand. Okay.
My poor wife.
I've been wrong a lot.
She's doing the math where she's like, how much will it cost me per day when I leave? And like, what's the minimum that the lawyer will be like? It's been 3 years.
No, she's got to get the most insurance she can and make you have accident.
I know. She's already, yeah. If you're going to kill me now. Just do us all a favor.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
She's extracted what she needed and
Yeah,
Time's a ticking.
I'm aware. It's done.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, Brian, you should get a dog.
yeah. Yeah. She's like,
Friend, cuddles with me.
why was Brian
Licks me
blow
with-
drying his scalp in the bathtub?
Sweet relief.
Oh. Like, what situation are you sleeping next to us in a stream?
Real men do that.
When you're
Oh.
You ever know-
when you're
real men, you
fishing
ever go
for
outside of a Home Depot? They're all
Oh,
laying
and they're
down.
all laying.
You know, like
in
when
the
you're
stream.
when you're fishing all day, you know, you take
Oh,
a
you
little
get
nap.
tired, yeah.
you
Son.
have a little
Your mouth's
cheese
open.
Eating
sandwich.
down
Yeah.
like some John Steinbeck novel.
This just proves that men, as
Heard it
friends,
through the grapevine.
are dicks. Like only
Oh, yeah.
only men will do funny pranks like that to you while you're sleeping.
I don't think it was that funny.
Yeah, I would.
I mean,
argue
when you
with
think
the
you can
funny
trust
part.
them, they'll dick you over for a
Oh, yeah,
laugh at
yeah.
your expense. That's a man thing. You don't see women prank each other like this.
Maybe. I think they should comment below if they do.
We do have a high female viewership.
They save their eggs.
Before we start this,
Just
well,
hit it.
no, I'll just play it.
Yeah,
I
just
just don't
play
know
it.
what the first 48 is.
What?
Homicide detectives. The clock starts ticking the moment they are called. Their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead. within the first 48 hours.
I love it.
It's a show you never heard
You
of the
see
show?
his face? Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, that's true. I definitely never assumed that the narrator was black.
It's a very popular show. Which it's live.
Oh, I've
Somebody
heard of
gets
the first
murdered,
48
and
hours being
whatever. If you don't catch the criminal within the first 48 hours, I guess like you get off.
Yeah, it's cold.
Like,
Nah.
they're like-
Goes
It's
cold.
one of those
like,
reality
if you make it
TV
to
things.
Denny's,
It's very
you get-
popular.
You get like an ice cream cone if you're like.
I think it's
I
true
did it.
TV, but it's good. I love it because it shattered everything I thought about Law and Order. Like nothing looks like that in real life.
Why do I have to spend all of that time in jail if they're my stepchildren? Right? Like, don't I get like half of the years off? And why is it manslaughter? Right? Very sexist terminology. There were two girls, twins.
And what's the difference?
no.
Like,
Brilliant geniuses. Something about curing cancer they were working on. I was
I'm
like,
saying, why do we even
go to your room,
have
play with your bobbies.
why do we even have manslaughter? Like, if you've killed someone, it's murder.
Well, no, manslaughter.
different
no,
versions.
Yeah, it's a whoopsie.
If it was an accident.
It's manslaughter. It's
But
a
I'm saying
whoopsie.
if you kill someone, but then they're like, there's mitigating circumstances. It's like you come in, your wife's cheating on you, you kill them. They're like, okay, we'll give you manslaughter. But you did murder
Well,
a person.
What about
that
the
just
first,
means we got
second,
it.
and third degrees?
Like Masons?
These aren't burns.
Moiter in the first degree.
Put some cooling gel on that.
Mortar in the first degree. That is
Mortar?
That is
That's a Mason
Masonic.
A mortar in the first degree.
Here we go. What? I ain't getting that. Thank God.
Is there?
It's a-
Is this twerking?
Yeah, she's twerking outside of what I think is like a Hyundai Sonata.
It's green.
Like not something that you would see like outside of a Ferrari for a rap
But why would
video.
you have your phone out to already get it?
No, this is someone in traffic taking it through the.
I know,
windshield.
yeah, I'm saying, but like, they just
Well,
happen to have
I
their
mean,
phone
a lot,
out.
of, lot of
I
people have
drove
their
home-
phone in their
I
hand.
I'm not quick.
Speaking of perfect, last episode when we went over to Tim's place for we went for Chinese food,
Yeah.
Speaking of.
and we were driving down the road. I'm in his passenger seat, and then Cliff was waiting at the restaurant,
I was waiting.
annoyed that we weren't there, which we should have been, but we were late. And then he's sitting there texting us, and when Cliff gets bored, he likes to send a text message, and he wants to make sure he knows that you got this text message.
I was ordering for
So
you
what he'll
guys.
do is he'll go back for the last 7 months and like every text he's ever sent.
It's
Just be
the
like,
poke. Yeah.
It's
the
like,
light
hey,
poke.
acknowledge me. Why aren't you listening? Why respect me? Respect me. Right?
Respect.
So the thing's going off, and I'm like, Cliff keeps texting, and then Tim grabs his phone out of his pocket as though we're on the same group chain, as though the messages are somehow different.
I got
And
a
then I
different
see
version.
a sheriff on a motorcycle going up, and I say these words: "Put the phone down." Put
Several
the phone
times,
down.
yeah.
Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Put the phone. He's ignoring me. And then I saw the motorcycle cop. He came close and like peered in and saw.
He actually saw the message.
Yeah. He was like, I can't believe you speak to your mistress that way.
Yeah.
So then he got pulled over, and then I had to text Cliff, be like, we're
Almost
3
there.
feet
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the restaurant.
We can see the restaurant.
And why didn't you, when I said, put the phone down 6,
Nobody
8
tells me
times,
what to do.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you just put the phone down?
I don't think I was
You didn't
processing.
register
I wasn't
why?
processing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought
I
you
was
were
looking
saying,
out
pick
for
it
you.
up.
I could just tell.
Answer it immediately.
I just knew I knew it.
Yeah.
Are you addicted to the dopamine?
Right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the photo that I took from the passenger seat.
Sheep.
And if you zoom in 1, 2, 3, now you can see a very blurry picture of the officer writing the ticket.
Yeah.
You know, I want the house on the water. I want the nice car. I want the nice watch. I want to stay fresh. I want to stay clean.
Pretty.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You should strive for greatness.
How did you gain all the weight?
Just eating a lot.
This was another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You follow me at Brian Sturges and Mr. Brian Sturges, and we have Cliff Beach at Cliff Beach Music, Side Hustle and Flow on Amazon, Timothy Hall Music, 1192 Studios. We'll see you next Tuesday. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
He gave no fuck.
And now.